Bring him in, bud. All the way. Bring him up. Holy smokes, buddy. Grab him. Here, let me hold it.
Holy smokes.
For those of you guys that aren't familiar with this segment that I do on my channel, basically what it is if you leave a comment or a question down below in any one of my videos, I will respond to them in this video. I won't respond to every single one of them. I probably put like maybe anywhere between 10 and 15 comments on these videos. And so this segment is for the month of October. PJ Dohm, D-O-H-M, commented in the Tackle Warehouse Order Coppers Pro Pack video from 2015. Man, it's too bad they discontinued the black and tan and the green sienna. He's referring to the colors that the Coppers Live Target brand put out, and you can't really find them anymore. They're the black and tan that you guys all know that I really like to use. In fact, I'll go ahead and show them to you. We're referring to these colors here. So like this color, I believe, is like the green and yellow color, if I'm not mistaken. Really nice looking color. They have a really nice fade from each color to each color, and there's not a lot of pattern on them. And then there's this color, I think it's the sienna color that he was talking about. And then, of course, the black and tan. You guys have all seen this color. I don't know what's going on. Those are fabulous colors. And if Live Target, the brand, happens to be watching this video or listening to their customers, you guys got to bring back those colors. They're fantastic. Brian Gilkey commented in the 5 best hollow body frogs video from 2014. He said, no Slither K, question mark, question mark. He's referring to the Depths Slither K hollow body frog. It's a very popular frog. There were certain parameters that I had in place for that video. The frogs that I chose for that video weren't necessarily the 5 best frogs that were on the market. They were the 5 best frogs that I thought that fit these certain parameters that I had set forth. And the 2 parameters that that particular frog did not fit as far as criteria to meet to break into the top 5 for me were cost. That frog is anywhere between $20 to $25, which is very expensive for a hollow body frog, especially when hollow body frogs go from anywhere from $7 to $12. So it's easily twice as much as a more expensive frog like a Coppers Live Target frog. And the other parameter that it didn't meet was its availability. Even if you look on Tackle Warehouse on any given day of the week, you may not even see that frog as being an available product from Tackle Warehouse. Now, if you contrast that by a Live Target frog is very available. It's expensive, but not nearly as expensive as a Depths frog. Durability is good, and it produces big fish. So that was why that particular frog ended up obviously at my #1 and certainly in the top 5, and the Depths frog didn't end up in it at all. Kori Whitchurch commented in vlog number 6, Time to Send It video from 2016. That hat is badass, bro. Ever think about selling them? He's talking about this hat that I have. I wear it all the time. I was just wearing it a little while ago. This is a new era style hat, a 3930. It's the same style of hat that the ball players wear in the big leagues, but it's got mesh on the back. It's a pro back style flex fit hat. People that are outdoorsy like me, being into fishing and stuff, so it kind of lets your head breathe a little bit. You don't get hot. And I really liked the design that we put on it. The guy that did the embroidery on this hat is the same guy that actually came up with the artwork. He and I came up with the concept, and then he did the artwork, and that's what you see all over my channel. That's what you see on the hat. That's what you see on several different things around my garage. The point is that I'd like to sell them. I don't have a whole stockpile of them sitting around the house or anything like that, but if anybody was so inclined as to want to buy one, I can certainly make that happen. I think it would cost anywhere between 25 to 30 bucks to have it sent to your door, but I can certainly make that happen. So if anybody's interested in having a hat, I would be more than happy to get one to you guys. Anything that helps support my channel, I'd love to try to facilitate that process. Bayou Boy 60 commented in Wireless Trolling Motor Switch 2016 video. He said, great video. What shaft length Minn Kota Endura C2 transom mount trolling motor did you use on the big rig? Thanks. So I cut off approximately 4 to 5 inches off the top of the shaft So I think it's about 26 inches. I measured it before I started this video, so I think it's about 26 inches, but I think before I would say anywhere around 30 inches. I hope that sounds about right. In my motorized fishing kayak Jackson Big Rig video from 2015, Tom's Matisons comment was, Kevin, is remote control part of the motor or fuse box? Where did you get it? Thanks. So it's not part of the trolling motor and it's not part of the fuse box. It's part of neither of them. Basically what it is, it's a completely independent switch that I bought third party, and it has a remote control that turns it on or off. Basically you have the battery that runs into the switch, and then you have the trolling motor that runs into the switch from the other side, and the switching mechanism does just what the name suggests. It switches it on and off. Kori Whitchurch commented in lure review, snag proof, it's just fat frog. KVD Sexy Frog has always been the best frog I've used. Never had any problems with him. It is a great frog. I don't remember if it made it into my top 5, but it was damn close to making it in. It's a very good frog. I've caught some big fish on it. They've got good colors, availability, price point, all that stuff. So yeah, it's certainly a good frog, and it's a performer. So I really do like that frog as well. Kyle Wilsonairsoft commented on lure review River to Sea Whopper Plopper video. Why haven't you uploaded vids of you fishing? When I go out fishing, I don't always catch fish at all. Sometimes I catch what I call these clone, 8 to 12 inch bass that are just nothing, trash type of fish. If I don't catch something that's worthy of making a video, then I just don't make a video. Here in Northern California, it's really hard to get out and fish in the summertime because of the fact that our bodies of water, our reservoirs, are just inundated with people that are out on like recreational style boats, doing wakeboarding and stuff like that. And they're crazy. To try to go out and do fishing out there is just insane. The wintertime and the fall and the spring are really the prime times to fish here in my area. So I would answer that question by saying you should probably see an increase in those style of videos here pretty soon. I did have some problems with my kayak that I had to try to iron out. It was kind of some behind the scenes stuff, but I'm getting that stuff worked out. So it's not a big deal, but it's something that I had to solve before I got out in the kayak again. Michael Pane commented in vlog number 9, New Baits from 2016. He said, great video. I'd love to see you get into soft plastic reviews too. I wouldn't mind doing soft plastic reviews. I think my vlog is a really good outlet for me talking about soft plastics, especially when I do these videos at the end of the month where I say, hey, this is what I bought throughout the month. That way you guys can see what I bought and what my thoughts are on it. However, when I first started my YouTube channel was completely based around hardbait reviews. That was what my passion was, and it still is my passion, as you can see from all of these hardbait. The point that I'm trying to make is, when I made my YouTube channel, I wanted it to be a comprehensive place for hardbait reviews. And to be comprehensive in soft plastics is very difficult because there's so many of them. And so I just tried to take a niche, and my niche was hardbaits. So as far as soft plastics are concerned, you'll see me talk about them a little bit more often within the parameters of the vlog, I think. Jade Thompson 1286 commented on the motorized fishing kayak Jackson Big Rig video from 2015. What size square tubing did you use? Been battling some designs for my big rig and having trouble with the tubing size. Any help would be great, thanks. So it's a 2x2 square tubing. I use regular steel, whatever it is. I think it's like 1/8 inch. It's pretty thick. If I could do it over again, I would use aluminum, and that would be my suggestion to you, is use aluminum. Find somebody that can, I believe you have to TIG weld aluminum. I'm not an expert in welding or anything like that, but I know a little bit about it. My neighbor happened to weld that together for me. It's 2x2 inch steel. Steve Dohm commented in Tackle Warehouse Order Squareboat Crankbaits from 2014. He asked, what do you think about having feathered trebles? Helps your crank or hurts? Well, I would certainly say that feathered treble hooks are very, very nice to have on a topwater lure, and just short of them being a requirement on a topwater lure. Not necessarily a requirement, but just short of it. On a crankbait, I'm kind of indifferent about it. If it has them, great. If it doesn't, I don't think that there's any loss there. DarkSagan commented in motorized fishing kayak Jackson Big Rig video from 2015. As a side note, that particular video I probably get about 20% of all the comments that I get on my entire YouTube channel from this one video. So you have to excuse the fact that I answer a lot of questions on this one particular video. But he asked, so you can't lift the motor when you're in super shallow water? You can, but I didn't design that into my particular setup, and the only reason I didn't design that is because I didn't want cables and pulleys and stuff running all over the deck of my boat. I wanted simplicity, and it wasn't that important for me to be able to lift it out of the water. It is certainly possible. There are plenty of videos out there that show you how to do it, and the design that I have will allow you to do it. You just gotta kind of figure out how you want it set up. Bass Monkey commented on vlog number 7 Q&A from 2016. It would have been my last Q&A video. Whiskeytown has a world record spot in it for sure. Whiskeytown is another reservoir here in Northern California. It's a much smaller than Lake Shasta. There are huge bass in Whiskeytown, and I would definitely agree with Bass Monkey when he says there's a world record spot in there. You guys don't see me fish over there because the water over there is really cold. If you don't know what you're doing out there, you're gonna have a hard time out at Whiskeytown, which is why you don't see a lot of people fishing out there. Jake Childs commented in vlog number 8 Found Some 2016 video, hey, what rod socks do you use? Those are the Rod Glove, I believe. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I happen to like them. I think they're like $6 or $7, so they're pretty inexpensive. I like the color schemes that they have. It's like an Argyle color scheme, so I have blue ones, green ones, orange ones, and red ones. My crankbaits are in the orange ones, my worm jig rods are in the red ones, my big heavy rods are in the green ones, like my frog rod and my flipping sticks. My spinning rods are in the blue ones. The point is that I just happen to like the color schemes that they have. That was the only reason why I went with those, but Rod Glove, I believe, is the ones that they are, and they're very durable. I like them a lot. That's all the questions that I have for this month, you guys. I hope you guys really like these videos because I like doing them. It's a really easy way for me to get these questions answered for you guys. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, please hit that thumbs up button. You guys, it really helps a lot. Shows people that you guys are liking these videos, so please hit that thumbs up button. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and or Facebook, I'll leave the links in the description, and there'll be a link. You can see them right up here. I post stuff on those places all the time, and you can get a hold of me a lot easier if you want to try to contact me directly at those 2 social media websites. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.